Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Pass to Durant. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Thompson. Let's go with a three. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Durant with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And here's Thompson for three. Thompson with another miss. And it's SGA missing. Back comes Houston in transition. And stolen by Williams. Caruso outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This is what makes Finney-Smith such a valuable player. His defensive abilities are special.
Here's Holmgren. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Durant off target from the wing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Caruso. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Thompson with it. He's picked up by SGA. For three, Durant. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Here's Caruso. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Now here's Dort. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys, back over to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
It's SGA with a drive. And it's Holmgren missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Puts up a 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Thunder with a lead. Inside. Right side, Williams. And here's SGA outside. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Thompson with it. Caruso covers. SGA with a steal. Durant pulls it in. .29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Easton. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And they're on the break. Smith with the rebound. The 3 from Thompson. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 4. Stay with us. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The three from Thompson. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite. But you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Rockets trail by 6. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Caruso with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's Holmgren missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Wallace outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Finney-Smith, a screen. Out to Thompson. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities of pick and roll action. That's nice.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Hartenstein a screen. The kick out to Wiggins. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Şengün. The three. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. 51 seconds left in the first half. And here's Hartenstein to the paint. Wiggins, no good. Durant with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 13-point game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Durant inside. Durant owning the inside.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Hartenstein a screen. Outside for Dort. This one for three. And another three for Oklahoma City. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Durant for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back. That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith blank comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it. Boy, you allow a shooter of this caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And Houston has possession. Down by 12. Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. Lots of room. And another basket for Houston.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for two.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 12. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Durant. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Durant. Back to Smith. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Dort outside. Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Holiday. Down low. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Back to Finney-Smith. Deflected. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Rockets with a rebound. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. Wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Smith's got 6 points.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Holmgren. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's SGA. Pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Now Smith. Back to Durant. Now Smith. Now here's Durant. Dort defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant slams it home.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And it's Holmgren missing. Rockets trail by 9. Over Dort. Durant, no good. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Rockets trail by 9. Now Holiday. The kick to Durant. Over Dort. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end. Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Offensive rebound. Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
That's good from Smith. Smith hits them both. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now Dort, outside SGA.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
That's good from SGA. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Now Durant. Jabari Smith. The free ball is down.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Outside Holmgren. Now pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Left side Durant. He got it.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Williams. Oh, he jammed it.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Here's Smith. They double him with Holmgren. What a throwdown from KD.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Thunder leading by 7. SGA. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Outside, Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Outside Durant. Holiday outside. Here's Eason. Durant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Smith outside. Durant. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Now Durant. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Book it! That one goes! Williams. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Man, he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Kevin Durant, 30.
From deep three-point range. And so the Thunder take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove,
You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot's good. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Dallas. Outside Irving. The three from Davis. The rebound by the Spurs. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Spurs. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Out to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Fox looking it over. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dallas with the ball. Trailing by 4. And then Washington with the dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. It's deflected. And stolen by Flag. Pass to Washington. And he hits it to tie the game up. Washington's got his second bucket.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Fox gets it to go.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Dallas with the ball. Here's Irving. Misses the layup. Right side, Fox. And stolen by Irving. To the inside. And Davis can't get it to go. Fox goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, here is Irving. Hasn't made one yet. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, I don't think Klay Thompson gets enough credit for his overall game. He is a great scorer, but that's a pretty pass.
Here's Wembanyama. And Fox has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
The kick out to Barnes. 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Misses the baby hook. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Kevin, back over to you.
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And you can't let this kid Flagg get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Flagg's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Barnes the screen. Second chance shot. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down low. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Davis sets a screen. Irving attacking. Davis down low. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. Good D by Thompson.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Back to Irving. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty in how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
And that one falls for Irving. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Olynyk. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Marshall. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Inside. Puts it up from 7. A nice shot by Sohan. And now just a 5-point Dallas lead. Powell outside. Up again. Here's Marshall. From past the arc. Dallas again missing. And the Spurs with possession. Olynyk can't hit. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Making
a change here.
Number 41, Daniel Gafford.
40 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Screen by Gafford. It's Russell with the drive. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Outside Harper. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Rebound by Marshall. Russell left side. Pass to Gafford. Screen by Gafford. Russell from long range. That'll do it for the first half. Mavericks ahead. Up 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Irving. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Harper. And Harper slams it in.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
To the right side. And a wide open look for Flag. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
Here's Flag. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. And Davis can't get it to go. Spurs trailed by 6. In the corner, Sohan with it. A 3-pointer, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Davis sets a screen. Here's Irving. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Irving's got 5 points so far.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Castle. Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Markieff. I like flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Left side, Davis. And a wide open look for Irving. Offline with his 3. Fox with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's good.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
It's stolen by Davis. Flag with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Outside Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's good on the way in. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steal.
Now, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positioned. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete. I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one, the high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Pass to Flag. And Flag throws it down.
I just don't know how you stop this guy. Flag is everywhere.
And here's Barnes for 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Russell looking around. Out to the wing. Here's Flag. From outside, off the mark. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got 5 now. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks lead by 3.
Dallas, 42.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Irving. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
DB, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
On the wing, Thompson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Here's Irving. Pass to Flagg. There's the try. And Flagg throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flagg. Full drop.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Davis owning the inside.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And that one's good. Flagg.
Great work off the pick by Flagg. The rookie taking advantage of that space he created.
Now Fox. Barnes. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Thompson. Now Davis. Trying again. They shoot again. Thompson outside. Davis inside. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Outside Davis. Launches it. Castle pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Barnes. Benyama. Strong move off the glass.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Davis. The three is off. Now Castle. Wide open. Connects with the chain.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
There's 1:17 left in the game. Good on the basket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cooper Flagg.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Now Davis. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Rebounded by Vassell. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dort. We'll see the Houston Rockets matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight. Been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup, and knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Out to Smith, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Here's Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Here's SGA. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Smith outside. And the rejection by Holmgren. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. Caruso with the steal. Down low. Stolen by Durant. Deflects the pass. Caruso with the steal. Here's SGA. Rebound by Okogie. And it's Houston's ball. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive. And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Back to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. The Thunder leading by 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's SGA. Driving in. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Inside, here's Holmgren.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
No good from Durant. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Thompson outside. Here's Smith. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Smith's got his second basket.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
It's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Thompson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead.
Houston, 7.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Thompson. Still yet to score. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
SGA looking it over. Pass to Holmgren. Misses from short range. Rockets trailed by 6. And here is Durant. Houston moving the ball around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Inside the paint, Sengun is a force to be reckoned with.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. To the inside. Holmgren.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Williams. Following the score by Houston. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Takes it inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Off with the layup. Rockets trailed by 6. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Caruso with the ball. Williams outside. Thompson with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 6. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Pass to KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Right side, Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren the screen. And Dort gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Here's Eason. Williams with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
20 seconds left to play here in the half.
Fred VanVleet.
Here's KD. And the rejection by Holmgren. Pass to Okogie. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Kevin Durant good for 3. KD's got 12 points now in the quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's VanVleet. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Right side, Dort. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Rockets on defense. They trail by 1. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most weird slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Mark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That one on Williams. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Picked by Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Shoots over Capella. The Thunder with another miss. The Rockets trail. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Now here's Williams. Inside. Back to SGA. Screen by Hartenstein. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
The drive by Thompson. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams from outside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
.132 left to play here in the third. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Outside Durant. Over George. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now off the inbound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Outside, Dort. Holmgren the screen. And it's SGA in the corner. Shea hits from outside.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
The screen from Thompson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knock.
43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Now here's Durant. Here's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
A 3-level score, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Back to SGA. Puts the move on. Eason grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Eason grabs the board.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Thompson outside. Back to KD. 4 on the shot clock. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Down low, Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Okogie from downtown. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Okogie's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston. Here's Caruso. And he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here is Durant. Durant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Holmgren.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Holmgren the screen. Oh, no good on the dunk. Houston in the lead. Now Durant. KD draws the double. Here's Eason. From outside, Holmgren rips down the rebound. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's SGA.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. 20 feet away.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
A three-pointer. Good.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Screen by Smith. Jacks up a 3. Jordan with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's just Alexander.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
KD draws the double. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Eason. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Smith. Now Eason. Williams with the rebound. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Durant. It's stolen by Jordan. Now Holmgren, beyond the arc, drained from outside.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Kevin Durant.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kelly.